What's up, guys? It's your boy Anime Boom, and I am back for another video. We're about to do death predictions for Boruto 2 Blue Vortex. I've been thinking about, man, who's gonna die in Boruto 2 Blue Vortex? I'm sorry to spoil most of y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but I still got it. This is gonna be a top 5 list, but still, I'm going to spoil it for y'all. Nobody important is gonna die in 2 Blue Vortex. I'm sorry. You gotta realize this is a shonen positive anime. This Naruto never took risk, and Boruto's the same way. They're not gonna take a risk. I'm sorry, but it's just the truth. But let's get into the top 5 characters I still think are going to die in the show, because even in Naruto, some characters do die. So let's get into it. Okay, guys, to start it off, I want to give y'all my number 5 for my top 5. Boruto is my number 5. Now, most animes, we have the same thing happen in most animes. A main character, the leader of the show, they always end up fake dying in the anime. They always end up fake dying at one moment. Even in Naruto and Sasuke had that big moment where they both died at the same time. He was like, oh man, this is getting crazy. So I think the same thing's going to happen in Boruto. Boruto is going to have that close to death moment, or he's going to die and be revived by another character, because you can be revived in Naruto. It's happened before. So yes, Boruto's my number 5. I think it's very likely that this happens. Boruto's not going to completely die. He's the main character. It has to be a happy ending to Boruto. Boruto is not dying unless they cancel the show or something. Then Boruto is dead, but in the storyline, it just makes no sense. I think Boruto's gonna live to the end of the show. Then you're gonna get Saruto, and then that's the end of it, basically. But yeah, Boruto's gonna be safe, but he's gonna have one close to death moment, and I think it's gonna be the Ten Tails team. They're gonna take out Boruto, or Kawaki's gonna take out Boruto, or Cole could do it too. Or Jigen might come back and take out Boruto. There are multiple ways this can happen, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Boruto right now just came back, and I think he's going to be one of the strongest characters for a good minute. He's one of the top characters in that manga so far. So, yes, Boruto's my number 5. I'm real positive about this one. But let's get into the next one. Okay, guys, this is my number 4. I could have really made this the whole list. All of these characters I could have really put in the whole list, but I'm going to just do it as one number. It's going to be my number 4, and that's all the villains. All the villains are going to get killed off. I'm sorry, all of them are dead. Maybe Kawaki. Kawaki's safe, but all the rest of them, they're getting killed off. Ada, Damon, they're dead. They might sacrifice themselves, maybe turn good for a second, but they're still villains. Code is super dead. He's not living to the end of this show. Maybe you can convince me, because Kabuto and Orochimaru found some way to come out of Naruto alive. They should not be alive either. But Code is an evil, crazy guy. He should be dead, and I don't really care for Code, man. He's just the evil guy just to be evil. He's obsessed with Jigen for no reason, and yes, Code has to go. Code has to go. The Ten Tails new characters, they're dead. Momoshiki, I think he's gonna die too. Maybe he sacrifices himself for Boruto, or he just stays evil and dies also. But yeah, maybe you can convince he pulls a Kurama and turns good, because you know Naruto, that's what they like to do, make everybody good. But I would like to see him just sacrifice himself, and then Boruto loses that powerful chakra that he has, and then he loses all the Otsutsuki's powers and all of that stuff. He gets some Baryon mode transformation also. So yes, Momoshiki's gonna go too. Jigen's already gone. He might come back, but he's still gonna die again. And yes, that's how I feel about it. I think the villains I'm going to put all of them in the same slot. Kawaki could possibly die. It's possible, but, you know, the power of friendship. Kawaki's probably going to live, so he can live a happy life. And then he's going to have to stop being crazy and stuff. I think that's all the villains, so let's move on to my number 3. Okay, guys, my number 3 of the list, Rock Lee. Now, original Naruto Shippuden, Guy Sensei was built up to have this 8th gates. They built up to it. He had his moment, and my guy should have died then, but they let my guy live. I think Rock Lee will also have this great 8th gates moment, and I think it'll make sense if they made him even stronger than Guy. Maybe go past the 8th gate. Make it 9th gate, 10th gate, something like that. And that would just be a crazy moment. And then Rock Lee would be able to keep up with the Otsutskis and stuff. I think that would be a pretty cool moment. And then this is just, you're dead. It's no chance of survival. Your body's gonna like blow up or something. The last part of your 9th gate transformation, you just gonna blow up or something. I think that would be crazy. And yes, Rock Lee, I just want to, as a fan of Rock Lee, I want to see him have this moment. And from what we've seen so far, they have not been building up to this. I hope they start building up to it if this is going to happen. But right now, it looks like they don't plan on doing anything with Rock Lee. He's a old character they don't really care about anymore. And they're trying to move on to newer characters. They don't care about his son. They don't care about Tintin. They don't care about nothing with the Rock Lee family. They want to keep up with the other characters. But yes, this is a moment I've asked for, fans have asked for years now. Years. Probably since the ending of Kid Naruto. We've been asking for Rock Lee to be that guy again, but they have not given it to us. Guy Sensei's injured. Rock Lee's bald for some reason. They've been kind of treating him like a joke. The closest we got to a moment where Rock Lee is fighting like an Otsutsuki level guys when he fought Jigen in the anime for some reason. Then he just got beat up by Jigen in like 2 seconds. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe they want you to just realize that 8th gate Rock Lee still wouldn't do anything, or 9th grade Rock Lee still wouldn't do nothing. They want him to stay on the same level as Kiba and Tintin and Choji. That's what they want, so I guess that's what they get. Rock Lee's number 2. I said Rock Lee's number 2. He's not number 2. For number 2, Rock Lee is number 3, so let's get into number 2. My number 2 is Amato. He's not surviving this show. He's not surviving this show. This is a role that when you play this role in the show, you always get killed off. He is the sneaky guy character that's sneaky and thinks he is gonna get away with stuff. And right now he's on the good side. So eventually the villain will come after him. Sneaky characters never survive when they're trying to fight a villain. They always get killed off. So Amato, for now, he's safe, but eventually they're going to come for him. Somebody's coming for him and is going to kill him. Cold almost killed him. Cold has beef with him. Ada and Damon sort of got a beef with him. It's looking like, it's a couple people that don't like him like that. Kawaki doesn't really like him either, so we're going to eventually see him get killed off. I really don't care for him because I don't like sneaky guy characters. I hate sneaky guy characters. Right now, that's what Kabuto used to be. That's what Orochimaru was becoming. And it's not a good character trait, man. It's not a good character trait. I don't like sneaky guy characters or sneaky girl characters. And I don't like the goofy, the Team Rocket characters where they just keep coming back and losing. That's what Cold became. He just kept coming back and losing. That's what Frieza eventually became. Orochimaru started to become that also, and I just don't want Amato. Amato he could become that character, and so yes, I think he's getting killed off. There's a lot of people that want to kill him, and it'll be a cool little sad death. I'll see. He might be able to be on the same level as Zeke. Zeke from Attack on Titans, he went out a cool way. Even though he was a sneaky character, he still ended up dying a cool way. So maybe Amato can have that moment. So let's go to number 1. Okay, guys, my number 1 for this list is Shikamaru. This one hurts because I think so far in Boruto, they've done a good job with Shikamaru. I think they've done a good job with Shikamaru. He has gotten screen time. It's been cool seeing him as like a background character, talking to Naruto a lot and telling him what he needs to do. And he's been having conversations with Boruto and Kawaki and stuff. He has beef with the main villains. All the villains know who he is. And he is basically right now the main character, sort of. Him and Boruto's kind of like, they go back and forth sometimes. I feel like I see a lot of Shikamaru in the manga, and I don't know what's up with the love for Shikamaru. All these Naruto Boruto creators always give Shikamaru some spotlight. They just think his character is so interesting or something. But yes, he has beef with Kawaki, he has beef with Boruto, and I think eventually it's going to lead to his death. He's weak, but he's so smart. So, like I said, a smart character, villains don't like that. So eventually characters like that get taken out. His dad got taken out because he was a smart character, and then Madara killed him, basically. And I think the same thing's going to happen to Shikamaru. It's like he's not Naruto and Sasuke level to where he's super important, but he is. It's still going to hurt when he dies. It's like, damn, that is messed up, but at least he's not Naruto and Sasuke level of important, because if they die, the whole fan base is tripping. They don't want Naruto or Sasuke to die. But if somebody like Kurama or Shikamaru dies, it's gonna suck, but it's not gonna have us like not watch the show anymore. If somebody like Gaara dies, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna make us like, oh, we gonna stop watching the show. It's gonna hurt though, but it ain't gonna hurt like Naruto and Sasuke dying would. It would just make us not want to watch the show anymore. So that's my number one. Tell me how y'all feel about it. Do you agree with what I said, or do you disagree? And I'll see you on the next video. Anime Boom out. Peace.